let's have a brief analysis on cryptocurrency and the monetary policy in place for legacy financial markets. The Fed's policy looks likely to increase the rates. If you have a mortgage or any loans, you are going to be paying more money back to it. You're going to have less money in your pocket. The price of fuel, it has skyrocketed. It might go higher given the current oil market and the shortages and the supply line issues and the energy crisis. This policy was put into place because the Fed thought that inflation wasn't a problem. Now, lo and behold, they realized it might be because prices are increasing at a rapid rate. To counterbalance this, they're trying to increase the rates to reduce the prices. So we are going to have a double whammy, people. We're going to have higher rates on your loans, but also at the same time most likely going to experience higher prices wherever you go. We have an interesting tweet here by Zero Hedge saying mortgages are rising by 30 basis points every day. And it appears as if there's a coordinated campaign to crash the US economy. That is probably the quantitative tightening policy, because that is pretty much all they've got left in their tool belt. If the only tool you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. The whole crypto space is under the microscope at the moment. We have large companies like Coinbase laying off workforce because they're preparing for a recession and a crypto winter. Companies like Celsius have stopped withdrawals, reportedly, and people are confusing that with the entire crypto space. They think because of that, crypto is not working. Then you have the Terra Luna debacle. Whatever happened there, whatever bad actors played their hand in that outcome of it crashing to zero. That flow-on effect in our media here in Australia was cryptocurrencies all could go to zero. Holy shit, what's the point of investing in cryptocurrency if you could get 20%, but then it could all go to zero? What's the point? That was literally a talking point here. Now, I find this funny. The monetary policy the Federal Reserve put into place to help stimulate the economy, the helicopter money, which people might have put into crypto and might have made money on. That same organization is now reining back the free money supply and causing a crash. This crash is affecting cryptocurrency. If cryptocurrency is subject to more scrutiny now because the Fed announced it's very risky and people should not invest in it, on top of that, pressures being applied at the legislative level is my understanding. I found this article and I watched the speech that was given. It's worth listening to. Basically, it says, this is the funny part I found, that our economy, our market has worked so well up until now, we would hate to see anything happen to it. Really. So, inflation out of control, the stock market tanking, loans more expensive, fuel out of control. Though sounds like a successful economy to you, and we need to continue that. So we need to stop innovation and continue with the old way. That doesn't sound logical to me. And the fact that the Fed issued a warning of high risk toward cryptocurrency, and then you have other arms saying that we wouldn't want to change this wonderful system we've built up. That's insane. It's like they don't want innovation. See, I think it's going to come to the point where we just have to inform others Because these people writing this legislation, I'm not sure they actually know what cryptocurrency is. For all they know, they might think Luna crashed to zero is a very common thing in cryptocurrencies that are like immutable, for example. They might not even know the difference between what immutable is and what isn't. This is where I think teaching needs to be a high priority. What is good cryptocurrency? What's a bad cryptocurrency? A couple more articles. One of them I haven't got access to, so I can't really speak on it. This one here, the industry-friendly cryptocurrency bill sounds positive, but you'd have to read it and actually understand, is it actually positive, or is it like presented as positive but has incorrect things within it? The same people in control of us all are the same ones who allowed for this energy crisis to exist. And now the energy crisis is making the food crisis worse. So the same monetary policy sort of system that was put in place is running the same thing with energy, which is affecting food. So the food's getting more expensive, there's less of it, and the price of energy is going up. What do you think that's going to do to an economy? It's almost like someone wants to crush the major power on this planet. It's insanity. And at the same time, we've got here in Australia, we've got coal power plants due to be shut down by 2030. That's not that far away. I've got stakes longer than that coming out. If at that point in time we don't have alternative energy, and I don't mean like wind turbines and solar power panels, I mean like actual usable baseload power that clean coal would provide, what are these geniuses going to do? Maybe they're having an experiment now, because blackout warnings have been issued across South Australia and other states. So you're telling me that our power grid is so secure that we might just have to have rolling blackouts, aka no power. What can you do? Myself, I have a battery backup system in place. I might have to make sure I've got some spare batteries lying around. I might have to get a generator powered by fuel before they ban all fuel. So the point of this video is, I don't really think the people in charge, I mean, they probably mean well, but I don't think they actually have your best interest at heart. Because if you are in the business of keeping people healthy, are you really going to want to have a population of really healthy people? Or are you going to make more money off of people being sick? Let's stop and think about that. What about if you have, I don't know, you make money off lending money out to other people? So if people are indebted to you, you make more money. Do you think it is in that company's best interest to, I don't know, have rich and successful people? Maybe, just maybe, something like cryptocurrency could be deemed a threat from the legacy financial system, even though the people who are earning cryptocurrency are paying taxes to the same system and funding these organizations to then pass oversight on it. It's absolutely insane. In closing, let's have a look at the HEX price versus BTC versus ETH. There was a pullback. It's recovering slightly. However, I'm finding this quite interesting. Is HEX near or at the bottom, around this 3-cent mark? If it is, let's compare that to Bitcoin and ETH? Have they found their bottom? The potential upside from, say all three of them were at their bottom. I'm not sure about HEX. Bitcoin and Ethereum, possibly some legs lower. I don't know. I'm not the best TA guy. If that was the case though, say this is the actual bottom, with lower liquidity in HEX, which ones do you think will perform better in the upcoming recovery of cryptocurrency? I'll present that to everyone. Maybe we can think about that. That is about it. The other interesting thing I did notice, this YouTube video came out. It was like Q-esque level conspiracy tard shit. It had actual transactions trying to link some wallet to the Pulse X sacrifice. The address didn't even match. The person claimed they did blockchain analysis on it. I'm not sure. I'm not the best at reading blockchain on Etherscan. This person, someone else pointed out in the community how this person basically was a tard and the coins were just spammed up and didn't actually move and they're still sitting in that wallet. But they were smart enough to figure out and put notes in the transactions referring to everything, most things that Richard Hart is doing. That is like next level misinformation, and I'm not sure what's going on there. You've probably all seen it, but it's just, it's getting very weird, people. Very weird. That is about it. That's my spiel for today. And hopefully you got something from that. All right, signing out.